facing those challenges, how did you like over apart from your parents like installing those positive, reinforcement of like life, things are going to change, there's hope for the future.
Hmm.
How did you take those the lessons that your parents gave you and formulate your own ideas and your own thoughts and your own belief? Because if you didn't believe in yourself, regardless of what your parents told you, you would have never become this
You're right.
legend that we have.
Legend.
You're a legend, and I'm serious. You're a legend in the news reporting, space. You're a legend in talk show hosts. You're a legend in the African American community.
Yeah, yeah.
So how did you formulate that belief for yourself?
That's such a great and important question. Um, it was a process. Obviously, it's not something that developed overnight.
Mm-hmm.
But in addition to the positive reinforcement that I got at home,
Mm-hmm.
I would get positive reinforcement at school too. For example, my parents taught me to read before there was no preschool in those
Yes.
days. You started first grade when you were 6 years old. My parents taught me to read when I was about four and a half or something like
Wow.
that. So by the time I started first grade, I was way ahead of a lot of other kids, and the teachers loved that. They always like kids who want to learn, who are eager to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed such an interest, such a passion for learning that my teachers always, they would sometimes keep me after class and say, "Now, Spencer, we're going to give you some extra work to do on the math or some extra reading to do." And I got the message that they were helping me to build on this future I was imagining.
Mm-hmm.
So it started with the parents, then it was reinforced by my experience at school. And I think, you know, positive reinforcement
Mm-hmm.
can take you a long way.
I agree.
Yeah, and then of course there's faith. I mean, we prayed at home. We'd go to church. I'd go to Sunday school, and there would be lessons there about. Well, if you're a Christian, if you're a practicing Christian, everything is about growing from pain and adversity.
Yes.
I mean, what was it James? We are thankful for all kinds of pain or adversity. I forget the exact quote, but it helps you grow and get stronger, and uh, it gives you spiritual growth.
Yes.
I began to sort of develop a child's understanding of that
Mm-hmm.
at an early age. So when you add that to the foundation at home and the reinforcement at school, when I left home, it was like I couldn't fail.
And you would not, because